Welcome back to Cooking Conspiracy, and we're going to do some brunch tacos, or breakfast tacos, whatever you want to call them here. Be good. Alright, so this is going to be multiple steps here. You're going to get that preheating a little bit because it's stainless, and you should always preheat stainless steel. Get some coffee going. Well, good morning, Daenerys. Happy Sunday. Well, shit. What was I gonna get? Usually these packages have some sort of measurement, so we got the Zesty Hut sausage. Just kind of like some breakfast tacos. I think that should be plenty of sausage. That's probably about 4 ounces or so. I'm only making for about 2 people here. So just me and my mom. So this should be plenty. Start the day off right here. Bit of lime juice in there. A little bit of tonic water. Give it just a gentle stir. Well, Dan, you're not wrong. Yep, gin and tonic. Rest in peace, Charlie. Yep, noted. I mean, it's past 11. Come on. We're going to throw a little bit of oil in there. Should start to sizzle right away. I don't know who the hell buys a spatula shaped like this, but here we are. come back to that in a little bit. Meanwhile, let's get some diced onion in there to brown and cook with it. What's up, Kevin? You know what? Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of prep work to get a good taco, you know? You can't just dive in at the taco, you know, otherwise you don't get any taco. You gotta, you gotta play the long game if you want to eat a taco, Kevin. Pork sausage is already seasoned, so we're not going to add any more. We'll add a little bit of salt later on, but if you add your seasoning in too early, it'll burn. So we'll add a little bit of garlic and cumin in a little bit. What's up, Lizzie? Some floaties here. Yeah, we're doing breakfast tacos. Oh, sorry, Toothless. Feel a little bit bad about that. Probably provoked, though. If you're going to mash these up, what I like doing is I cut a little bit of a grid pattern here in them. Now, obviously be careful, don't stab your hand. I mean, that peel offers mild protection, but a good knife will go right through it. Oh, that's good. That's a question. I'm glad, Lizzie, I'm glad. Got your avocado. You know, we're making tacos, breakfast tacos, and then you just kind of scoop it out. Just like that. Throw some floaties in there. Operations here. You're gonna want to get that going. Some black beans to give the tacos a little bit of girth here. Girth, fiber, whatever you want to call it, you know. Alright, back to your avocado here. Okay, looking for some cumin, really. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing? But yeah, into your avocado. You're gonna need a couple crates of salt. And give a little bit of garlic. Garlic powder will work just fine. A little bit of cumin. I'll make it taste all Mexican-y. And some chili powder. I'm excellent. Rhonda, how are you? That in there. They need some sort of acid. If you don't have lime juice, just use, vinegar or something. Or you can actually use hot sauce because that's just vinegar. That's a red pepper. A little bit of lime juice. A little bit of olive oil. Not much because, that avocado is already oily. It's... And then just kind of take a fork, depending on how mashed you want it. This avocado obviously pretty ripe, so not really having too much of an issue getting a good mash on it. And that's one avocado worth of guacamole, just like that. Easy. You can spread that out, probably 2-3 tacos max, maybe 4. Alright, you got your black beans back there. Everybody see them? Actually, we're not going to need this pan. So we can move those up there. Turn that off. Alright, anyways. Focus on the black beans. They look sad. They'll be shitty if you just leave them just like that, alright? You know what? Go ahead. Add a tablespoon or so of butter in there. Add some crushed red pepper. I've been well, Rhonda. I've been very well, actually. Let's relax. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And cumin. And a crank or two of salt. There we go. Now you're going to stir that in. And then all of a sudden your beans have flavor, just like that. Sausage is starting to brown. That's nice. That's good. That's what you want. I just want to break up the clumps of sausage. That way you know it cooks all the way through. And that's what we're going for. Oh, man. There we go. I've been losing my chat. What are we talking about? I appreciate that, Lizzie. DoorDash is cool. Yeah, I want to see all messages, not top messages. Oh. Let that be for a minute. You got some work to do with your eggs. Is that hot Donna? That could be hot Donna. Or it could be average Donna. I don't know. Let's crack some eggs here. Oh man, he wasn't walking the dogs along the highway, was he? Well, thank you, Lizzie. You as well. Go ahead, stab each yolk. Because this is a shallow bowl, lightly whisk. Yeah, well, I don't know. Sup, Latoya? We're almost there on this. I don't know, another week or so. I think this will be a eat on the patio type of day here. You know? It'll be good. Yeah, pork can go back inside. I'm going to put a little protective covering on that even. See you, Rhonda. Go to Prince. Yeah, who's going to Prince and why? It's refreshing. Invigorating. Okay. This looks done to me, right? Everybody agree the sausage is cooked all the way through? Got all this flavor on the bottom that I don't want to lose. But I don't want the eggs to stick to it, and I don't want to have to clean another pan. So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do a little bit of an experiment here. Just a little dash of vinegar. Just to pull it all off the bottom of the pan. And throw some butter in there. These are going to be dirty scrambled eggs. It's going to be good. So I'm using 5 eggs, so I'm going to probably use, I don't know, 2.5 tablespoons of butter total. That should cover the whole bottom of the pan. And let me cook these low and slow here. What's up, Bubba? And any straight burn bits you can obviously fish out. But you want flavorful eggs, this is how you get it. Don't waste any of that flavor, alright? What's up, Sylvia? Okay, our beans need a stir around there. They're pretty much done. Now, wait for that. No gloves, idiot. Dominique. I think that's probably a girl's name, but you can't decide what you are, so. But yeah, nice caps lock though, Dominique. Maybe like dumbass, if you ask me. Gonna heat down a little bit. Scrambled eggs in. Oh yeah, we're gonna actually add one more egg to the mix there. I love myself some dirty, greasy. There, you're a 6'3" chef for 35 years, and you're probably still drunk after your shift to come on to some amateur on vacations YouTube stream, waste your time to say no gloves, idiot. Yeah, 6'3", oh bullshit. You're 5'4" and overweight. Come on. Ever heard that Brad Paisley song, I'm So Much Cooler Online? That's what you are, dumbass. If you think anybody cares that you're a 6'3" chef on a YouTube stream comments, you really are a dumbass. What's up, Rayless? Cover your sausage, keep it warm. Those eggs thicken or dry out, whatever you want to call them, they're still going to be moist. The dumbass could at least spell his own name right. Dominique. Come on. Feel like you're trying to make yourself out to be a James Bond villain with a name like that. Give your beans a taste. Make sure they're cooked all the way through here. You can even give them a little bit of a blow on, you know, something that Dominique hasn't gotten in a while. Just so it's not too hot for you. Yeah, they're done. Probably don't need this big of a bowl, but I don't want to burn myself. Safety first. Oh yeah, Eggs are almost done. Probably going to go ahead and kill the heat on that, or as low as she goes. And you could strain off the bean juice, but just use a slotted spoon and you'll be fine. Set this aside for the dog to clean later. Turn your heat off for now. Yeah, one more thing to do before it's time to move this party outside. What do we got going on? I hope you learned to cook. I hope you learned to read. Dumbass. Listen, chef, I know how to cook. You know. So you think working the line at, Waffle House makes you a chef? 6'3". Come on, buddy. Outside we're going with these. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm willing to bet the dumb old Neek, the dumbass, can't get anybody to swipe right on him. Tinder, Grinder, whatever his game is. We're not here to shame. Okay, you can tell I wasn't in charge of inventory management. Got the cheap, shitty tortillas. They're sticking together. Who would have thought? No oil in your pan. Yeah, you can cook on high. Tell me where I missed oil in my pan, dumbass. It's called sausage grease. But yeah, that tracks with being a Waffle House line cook, though. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, Dominique, I bet your mama's fatter than my mama. And I would go, some dad jokes, but I don't think you know your dad. No, thank you, Bubba. You as well. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think my Sunday is gonna be just fine. Thank you. Let me go get some serving utensils.
Well, we are at the cottage and
Yes, it is a good Sunday. I need one more plate, don't I? Two more. Yeah, it is a nice Sunday, isn't it? Some avocado on there. Spread that around. Oh, you know what I missed, Dominic? What I miss? Let's get some black beans in there. Get some dirty, greasy scrambled eggs in there. Yeah, scrambled eggs and pork fat, delicious. And a couple spoonfuls of that pork sausage. And here we go. What's up, Marwell? We're about ready to call it a day here. I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast tacos. Thank you for joining. Dumbass, you're hooked on phonics. Kid is in the mail. You know. See y'all. Love you. Bye. I will enjoy, you know. I'm a 6'3" chef. Who the hell asked about your height, dumbass? Not gonna make your own tortillas? Buy the good ones. It's not worth it to go cheap. Yeah, rest in peace, Pat. Yeah. And don't put your tortillas in the refrigerator because then they start sticking together if they're not open. But anyways, that's my rant. I'll stick to it. It's my taco. Ciao.